Welcome back. Today we are going to be going over the mental pillar in the 4-pillar program. Okay, so today we have 3 different types of mentality, and you need all 3 in order to be successful up here. Okay, as we know, this is the number 1 pillar. This is the first pillar in the process in the program. And if you do not have the mentality of a pro or the mentality of whatever you're trying to accomplish, then you cannot be successful. Okay, so we need to go through these 3 stages, these 3 parts of the mental pillar. Okay, again, this is the most important pillar. If you do not have the mentality, you could have all the skill, you could know the game, and you could have the technique, but if you don't have the confidence to do it, then you are not going to try and do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to worry about or look at in the mental pillar is intelligence. Okay, what does intelligence mean? Okay, again, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I have been in some high pressure situations. I understand the mental aspect of the game from analyzing great pros, great coaches, being a pro myself. And the first thing you need to do is have the intelligence to understand things. Okay, you need to understand tactics, you need to understand how techniques work, angles, etc. And you need to have a framework of understanding the game. Okay, how do you do that? Another part of intelligence is being able to learn. Okay, being able to learn and download information. If a coach tells you to do something, you should be able to have the mindset and the understanding of how that plays a role in the game, how you play a role in the game. Okay, for example, if a coach tells you as an outside back, you need to tuck in when the ball is over here and you need to go wide when the ball comes closer to your side. Can you visualize that and can you do it every single time? Okay, so the next part of that is confidence. You know what to do. You understand what to do. You see it from a bird's eye view and you understand what the coach is asking you, what your teammates are asking you, what the game is asking you. You have the intelligence to understand and know what it is. You know 2 plus 2 equals 4. But do you have the confidence to actually try that? Do you have the confidence to actually put it on the test paper? And what I mean by that is if a coach tells you as an outside back to tuck in when it's on this side and come out wide when it's on this side, can you actually do that? Another example is if you're an outside back and the coach tells you take the ball forward, bring it back and play it to the center mid, go the other way, do you have the confidence to do that? Do you have the confidence to actually try to do things in the game? This is the trying part and portion of the mental pillar. Do you have the confidence to try it in a match? Do you have the confidence to try it in training? And if you don't have the confidence, then what you need to do is you need to ask yourself, is this actually true? Is this actually what I'm supposed to be doing? Or should I be doing something different? Ask your coach, watch the game film, watch these videos, watch the football classroom. Understanding what you're supposed to be doing, having the confidence to actually try and do that. Because if you don't try to do it, it doesn't matter if you know anything. Confidence to actually try to do that. And guess what? When you try to do that, you are going to fail. So what you need to do is you need to have the perseverance to try again. Okay? This is the feedback loop that I'm going to talk about in the next video. But the feedback loop is very simple. I look at the thing. I understand. I try to figure out the equation. Okay? Once I figure out the equation, can I try that in the game setting? Can I try that in training? And then the next part is the perseverance. Once I fail in the game, am I going to try again? Most people, they try a step over, it doesn't work. They don't try it again for 2 months, 5 months. They might not try it again. They might switch positions. Okay? Do you have the perseverance to try again? Try again. Try again. So this is the beginning of the mental pillar. And then in the next video, I'm going to go through even more in depth on each one of these and how you can do it better to actually achieve more intelligence, more confidence, and more perseverance. Because this, once you have this, you have the full structure of the mental pillar, and you will be able to go on to the next one, which is the physical pillar. So we are talking about the mental pillar. We're going to continue on with the mental pillar. We're going to go through the first part of the mental pillar, the first tenet, which is intelligence. Okay. And as we talked about in the last video, intelligence is being able to download information, understand how it is supposed to be used, seeing it from a bird's eye perspective. Okay. Everything you need before you actually go and do the action. Okay, so the first thing you need to be able to do with intelligence, if you want to be intelligent, you need to do these three things. Okay, the first thing is you need to be able to download information. What does that mean, download information? I'm going to give you a quick technique at the end. I'm going to give you a quick technique to do all three of these. Um, it changed my life. Okay, it changed my life and allowed me to become more intelligent as a footballer. But this is what you need to do: download information. Being able to, if someone tells you something, being able to take it, resonate, and download it so that you fully understand what they're talking about. If like I said last time, if I'm a forward and my coach teaches me a way to hold the ball up better, okay, instead of being like this, I'm going to be like this or whatever it is, and immediately being able to see what he is talking about and download that information so that now it is ready to be used. Okay, taking information from teammates, coaches, even opponents. Sometimes I watch opponents and I immediately download what they just did. Okay. I used to play, for the Atlanta United organization, and Miguel Almiron, who's now at Newcastle, we trained with him almost every single day. And there were certain things that he did that I do now because he would do it to me and I would look at it and be like, oh, that movement, or that's how he received the ball, or someone like Darlington Nagbe, how he received the ball. And I downloaded that information. When I watch games now, I'm watching and I'm downloading information. I'm not just watching as a fan and getting emotional about things. I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm a Chelsea fan, whatever. I watch games and I download the information. You should always be downloading information from all places, okay? And the definition of downloading information is when information is given that I take it in, understand it, and now it is ready to be used, okay? If I tell you 2 plus 2 is 4, are you able to see that in a calculus equation and use it? Okay. So downloading information is the first thing. You need to be able to download information. And at the end, I'm going to tell you a technique to download information very quickly. Now, the second part is visualization. Not only do you need to be able to have the information in and be able to use it at any time, it has to be ready to be used, but can you visualize when that is appropriate to use? If I teach you how to do a step over, you need to be able to visualize the moments in the game, in training, that is to be used. Okay? You have to be master at visualization. And that means daydreaming. That means understanding the moments and the situations that you need to use that skill, the download information. This is looking at it and being able to see where it is. Okay? Grand chess masters think 15 moves ahead. What do you think that is? They are visualizing the moves on the board. You need to be able to visualize, and I'm going to give you a technique for that at the end as well. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. You're getting a sneak peek into my 4-pillar in-depth program, also known as the 4-pillar premium program. If you get inside the 4-pillar premium program, you're going to get 4-pillar in-depth program, which is the longer version of what you're watching right now. You're also going to get one-on-one with me for 7 days. So you're going to get a sneak peek into my VIP mentorship program that is for higher level pros and higher level youth players. You're also going to be getting my 8-week fitness program. So it's going to take your fitness to the next level in 2 months. And then you're also going to get my all video analysis resources. So you're going to get my player scorecard. You're also going to get my player playbook, which is when you watch your videos, we create a plan for your pregame review and analysis, okay? You're gonna get all of this inside the link below in my description. And if you click it right now, you're gonna get an absolutely crazy price. So make sure you click that link below and enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see you on the inside. The last one is plan, okay? Plan. Now, this is not technically part of the getting ready for the action stage, but this is what am I going to do to train this movement to be the best possible movement I can do. Okay, whether that's a tactical situation, I'm going to look at a football pitch. I'm going to look at a pitch, and I'm going to be able to visualize and plan out the strategy. Can you do that? First of all, can you do that? Can you look at a board and understand where everyone's spots go? Why not? You should be obsessed with this game. If you're watching this, you should be obsessed with this game. If you're not obsessed, DM me or text me and get your money back. Because if you're not obsessed, this is not going to work because you're going to quit. And quitters cannot be helped. They can't be helped by me. They can't be helped by God himself because they will eventually quit. So what you need to understand here, let me go through this one more time. And I'm going to give you 2 techniques to really dial this in. Number 1, download information. If someone tells you something, you read something, you see something, your coach tells you something, your teammates tell you something, can you take in the information so that it is ready to be used at any moment? Second part, visualize. Can you visualize the moments and the situations in the game that this is to be used? Okay, I have this technique that I call the playbook. Okay, and what I did, you'll see this later on in the tactics portion, but in the playbook, you screenshot moments in a game that you're most effective in the situation in the playbook. Later on in this course, I teach you how to watch Rodri for Man City or Erling Haaland and screenshot 3 or 4 moments in the game that you are going to use that technique. That is part of the visualization process. Okay, and the last one is plan. When are you going to work on this? How are you going to work on this? How many reps? How many sets? And how do you know it is actually working? Throughout this course, I'm going to go through this in depth, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. Now, let's dive into how to download information. What you're going to do is you're going to, next time someone tells you something, if a coach says, hey, Andrew, you should be doing A, B, and C, you should look at it and say, okay, how do I summarize this? If I tell you, as an outside back, when the ball's on this side, you're going to tuck in. When the ball comes to your side, you're going to come out wide. Let's summarize that. When the ball is on the inside, I need to help my center back. So what does that mean? I need to come in. When the ball's on this side, I need to be ready and I need to be open for the possibility of me getting the ball. Okay, that means I need to be wide. I need to be stretched wide. Okay, perfect. So what I've done is I've summarized that. Now, anytime something happens, I am able to apply that because it's just a summary. It's just another part of my thought process. I've integrated it into my thought process. So any information you get, whether you read a book, whether you listen to your coach, or whether a teammate tells you to do something, summarize it in 1 sentence, 2 sentences. Tuck in, help center back, come wide so I can get the ball. Simple as that. I have now integrated it and now I'm going to do it every single time. Second thing, visualization. Do something called active visualization. I'm going to put up a video right here as I'm talking. But active visualization is very simple. I am visualizing while moving. Okay, I'm visualizing while moving. This gives me emotion. When I have emotion involved in my visualization, what happens is it becomes more ingrained into my subconscious. And so what I do is before a workout, before I even start the workout, I'll get there 5-10 minutes early and I'll move as if I'm playing in a game. No ball, no nothing. I just put my music on and I'm moving as if I'm in a game. I got this from Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal said one day he walked into the gym and Kobe Bryant is shooting baskets with no ball. He thought he went crazy, but this is active visualization. It's not, most of us cannot just sit there and think about different scenarios. You should be able to do that and you should train your brain to do that, but it's very difficult. So what you should be doing is before training or before a workout, normally I do it before a workout, I will be out there and I'll turn my music on and I will be moving as if I'm playing in the game. Okay, so these are 2 techniques that I stress to all my clients that they need to be doing these things, downloading information and visualizing actively. Okay, and the next one, we are going to talk about the second part, which everyone asked me about, but confidence. We're going to talk about confidence and how to be more confident.